Guys, we're here with Matt at Go For Game, and we wanted to show you how to play Naturia. And if you want to check out his deck profile, it's on my channel. And so yeah, anything about the deck that you want to mention?
Yeah, no, I saw a lot of the comments and they were asking like how to play the deck. The deck isn't like very linear. It's like it's really hand dependent on what you can do with the deck, because it's kind of a combo deck, but it's also got a few combos that you can just like get down. So I'll show you like some of the basic combos that you can do with like the main monsters and like some stuff you can do if you break.
Awesome. Let's get to the combos then. All right, Matt, take it away with the combo.
Alright, so first we're going to start with if you just have Mole Cricket. There are going to be some hands that are like that, but say you go normal Mole Cricket, right? This basically at least guarantees you Mole Cricket again on your opponent's turn and a Naturia. So you go Mole Cricket, tribute its effect, you go summon Camellia. Camellia's effect on summon sends Sacred Tree from your deck to the graveyard, and then Sacred Tree lets you search, so you search the Blessing, you activate Blessing, summon back Mole Cricket, then you can Synchro or Nap Beast, and then because you summon a Naturia from your extra deck, you can summon back Mole Cricket from your deck. So this is just with one card. Like Mole Cricket basically can get you into the spell negate, and you can tribute it again to make Camellia. Camellia can summon it back, you know. This is all on your opponent's turn. But obviously, like, that's just like the worst case scenarios, because this doesn't really do much in this format. But the main stuff is like when you open like Camellia and Mole Cricket, your lines become a lot stronger. Because say for example you go normal Camellia because you have Mole Cricket already in hand. You send Sacred Tree, you grab Blessing, you activate Blessing because it can summon from hand or grave. So you special Mole Cricket. So obviously this also works if you open Camellia and Blessing, because you can just send Mole Cricket to graveyard based off Camellia. And then you activate Mole Cricket's effect, but because you have Camellia on the field, you can replace the tribute with Mill 2. So it can be anything. I'll just mill 2. Sometimes when you're lucky, you know, you'll mill your graveyard shufflers and stuff, but this lets you special summon from your deck then. So then you get to summon probably the best card in the deck, which is Naturia's Sunflower. And then Sunflower is your monster negate, and then you have to remember that it turns into like basically 2 monster negates, because Camellia can replace it with Mill 2 once per turn. So you can always also still go like Synchro for Beast, and then because you Synchroed a Naturia, you can revive Mole Cricket, and then as soon as your opponent's turn starts, tribute it, get your Camellia back, and then you got your double monster negate, you got follow-up, this can come back still, Naturia Beast, and like that's like kind of like your basic like Naturia combos. The other combo I wanted to show was like in the case where the hand is kind of bricky, but this is where the Vernusylph cards come in. So these are the 3 Vernusylph cards I play, obviously. But so say for example you don't open, say like this isn't the Naturia cards. Here, I'll give you just a better example. I'll give you like, let's say it's just like Fenrir and Pankratops, right? But you open at least like, you basically just need to open the bear or like 2 of these, or like any 2 names. So it could be like this one and then like the bear, or like the bear plus this, or it's like these 2. So just any combination of the 2, right? So say you have these 4 cards, right? Basically, this could be anything as long as it's a monster. So you go effective the Flourishing Hills, you send it, and then what Flourishing Hills does, searches you the bear, and then specials itself back. Then you can go bear effect, send the Pankratops. This will send Camellia from your deck to the graveyard, and then you summon back the Vernusylph. And then this is where the reason why I play the Alomaris comes in, because now you can overlay for Alomaris. And because it's an Earth, so you're already Earth locked, but you can Earth special summon back Camellia. You still haven't used your normal summon, so you use Camellia's effect, you know, send the trap, search Mole Cricket, and then you can just go through your entire Naturia line, because you get normal Mole Cricket. And then basically that just fixed your entire hand with 0 Naturia cards in hand. Just with any combination of the 2 Vernusylphs and monsters. But yeah. Alright, so this is like a test hand. This is like some of the best kind of hands you can open with the deck. So remember, like Foolish Burial Goods, there's like multiple applications in this deck. First of all, it's like a consistency piece. You can send Sacred Tree to search. But the second thing it does, and with this hand where I've opened Camellia and Blessing, it lets you go into your full Gravekeeper's combo. So basically, how I'd start with this hand is that you activate Medora, pitching Peldo. This can be any Earth Fairies. So remember, Vernusylphs also are Earth Fairies, so you can discard them. But just using Peldo as an example. So then Medora places the Gravekeeper's Trap from your deck. And then from here, if you know it's tier or like whatever, I would already just Foolish Barrel Goods and just send the Exchange of the Spirit, because then you're already, basically you're immune to halfness at this point. But then, for example, like if you open this, you can just go like normal Camellia, effect to send something. You would send Mole Cricket. You go Naturia Blessing, special back, Mole Cricket. Mole Cricket effect, you just mill 2. Can be anything again. And then you get to special summon again Sunflower from your deck. Looks like this. So what I like to do here to play around Heartbeat is I Synchro for Nat Beast. And then you get Mole Cricket back because you summoned in Naturia from the extra deck. So here already you have at least a monster negate and a spell negate. And the reason why I like making Nat Beast here is if you know you're against tier, this stops like Cosmic, Twin, Heartbeat, like any single one of their spell removals, because that's their main way of outing the Exchange of the Spirit combo with Gravekeeper's Trap. And like that's just an example of like what the deck can do under like a good hand, like in combination with the Ishizu cards, because it just has like good like connection with them. Because like this always turns into a monster gate. You can tribute this, get back Camellia. You got 2 more monster negates here. You can, if they try to swing over any of these, you can tribute this and summon the Stink Bug from deck, and Stink Bug will protect your Sunflower if you just send it to the graveyard. So like this is an example of one of the really good hands. Okay, so this is already a pretty good hand already again. So this hand can go first or second because you opened the bear. So any Vernusylph plus Camellia also solves the hand, because the idea is that like if you just have to normal Camellia, you can't go into your full combo because you don't have a way to summon back the Mole Cricket. But if you have the bear, you go like bears with Camellia. The bear lets you send anything. So I'll send Mole Cricket, for example. And then Camellia gets special summon back, because you can't special summon the monster you send off the bear. That's pretty strong. And then Camellia effect, you send Sacred Tree. Sacred Tree effect, searches Blessing. And you Blessing back Mole Cricket. Activate Mole Cricket's effect, so I'll roll 2. Again, it can be anything if you're lucky. Again, it can be your Shufflers, it can be Exchange of the Spirit. There's a ton of great cards that you can summon off it. You get your Sunflower, your monster negate. And then you still, at this point, you still have your normal summon, right? So basically, this is where my hand would change. Basically, if I know it's tier, I would normal the Keldo, probably make a Dweller. If I don't think it's tier, I would likely still normal the Keldo, because you can banish it and shuffle cards. Or honestly, you can keep it in hand because you can set your droplets, right? But you can go like Synchro for Beast, and then you get Mole Cricket back because you summon a Naturia. And like this is still, remember, like it's still like 2 monster negates because you can get Camellia back plus the infinite spell negate, and then you also still have droplet. You have your Shuffler here. Like this is just like a random hand, and like with just like two cards, basically, because I started with the Vernusylph and Camellia, I can go into like the full combo.
Awesome, thank you so much for the combos, Matt. Any last shout-outs?
Shout-outs to Go For Game, my boys at Team X9, and as usual, James for the awesome content.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you, everyone.